Residents in the Hempstead area are tired of looking at what they call a 30-year eyesore in their neighborhood. Well, back in the 1960s, it was a thriving shopping center with its biggest attraction being none other than Kmart. Well, now a Houston City Council member and the mayor are involved in asking the developer to take some action. ABC 13's Alex Bozargian joins us live outside City Hall with how we got here, Alex.
Well, back in 2022, there really seemed to be some productive discussion about the future of this property. The developer group themselves floating ideas of putting a grocery store there, given the community is a food desert. But none of that came together, to the dismay of many Homestead residents and the councilwoman who serves them.
On a Saturday, we used to come in and shop with my aunt. It was Kmart.
Tanya Murphy is all grown up now, but she remembers the good old days when this vacant building in an empty lot was full of retailers, customers, and people who took pride in their neighborhood.
I hate to see it look like that now, but it was great.
The shopping center sits on Homestead and Parker Road, part of Councilwoman Tarsha Jackson's district.
There was a demolition order on that Homestead shopping center back in 2011, but it was never demolished.
Jackson saying this in today's council meeting, but her efforts to find use for the property started 3 years ago. Her office says a number of plans to rejuvenate the site have never quite come to fruition, and now there is a renewed interest in creating something beneficial to the community.
We deserve to have a place to get quality food, make groceries, and we have to travel 20 plus miles to Atascocita, to Summerwood, to Humble.
Fred Woods is the president of the Northwood Manor Civic Club. He's personally invested in the project, considering his family has lived in the area for decades.
Myself and other community leaders held a meeting not too long ago where we brought in community members to discuss what could be.
Back in 2022, the developer group Horizon did come to the table, even creating a visual of the shopping center reimagined. In a statement, they said, in part, we continue in the development process to bring the area much needed workforce training and occupational opportunities, as well as access to groceries and other requested community needs.
I have guests that come in town, and when they come to this area, they are afraid.
HPD data on crime within a 3-mile radius of the shopping center shows 5 homicides, 18 sexual assaults, and 5 thefts in the area since June. However, the developer says the site is regularly maintained and patrolled, adding they routinely remove graffiti, trash, and tires.
It needs to be torn down. You know, there needs to be remediation or whatever so they can be up to snuff for people to use and people to be safe.
The developers say they're exploring what they call specific demolition, which essentially is they would only demolish the parts of the building that aren't structurally sound. Now, all of this took place during Sylvester Turner's administration. They now say they want to follow up with the new administration on their plans moving forward, but they say they do need investors in the city to pitch in.